Today I'm going to do a video on one topic and one topic only, and this is not my normal day to upload. But I saw something when I was editing my video last month. It was a video I taped on August 18th, and when I was editing it, I could not believe what I saw. A few days prior to me filming that, I had my hair cut and I had my roots touched up, and I go 4 times a year to have my roots touched up. And my stylist, we talked about adding bangs, so we did. Well, when I was editing, I saw a big hole in my top of my head, and I'll be putting in photos as I speak, and I was really surprised. And I know that this is nothing in the scheme of health issues. I know it isn't, and I have never been vain a day in my life. I always want to look neat. I have never suffered from vanity, and my mother didn't either. My mother was a very attractive woman, but she wasn't about her look. She was about who she was. But when she started losing her hair, I saw just a tiny bit of vanity, and I experienced that myself. And it is going to be fine. Whatever happens, it's going to be fine. But I am going to do a test, and I am not going to check my hair until I think right at 12 weeks. I think ever since I started on YouTube, I've been on some sort of a hair journey, but nothing like what I have been on now. Nothing like it. And it happened all of a sudden. I did not lose a large amount of hair at one time. I just noticed it after I had my bangs cut. What I have done to keep my hair as thick as it can be is I have used Revitalash Hair and Volume Enhancing foam sparingly. I use it in one part of my hair, right there in my part, and that is it. I've used the iRestore helmet. I bought that 2 years ago, and I use it 4 to 5 times a week. I massage my scalp every night, if not with a little brush, with my fingertips. I have derma rolled my hair, I think, just the top of my scalp since 2017, and I use Nutriox on it. And I absolutely avoid styling products. I don't use dry shampoo. I don't use root cover-up. I don't use anything because I don't want to inhibit any of the growth. I want my scalp to be as healthy as it is. And I have not used minoxidil. I haven't used any of the other products that you can put on your scalp that tend to make your scalp a little greasy. I haven't done that yet. Something I want to mention, I've been hypothyroid since 5th grade, so I have my lab values, my thyroid levels checked about twice a year. But one of my very best friends left a comment last week, and she is a physician's assistant and the smartest person I know when it comes to health. She mentioned getting my ferritin levels done. I'm going to do that, and my serum iron levels, but everything else is okay. But thinning brows and thinning hair, brittle nails, all those are signs of being hypothyroid. I wanted to mention that. I failed to mention that in my last video. The first photo I'm going to put in is the top of my head during the video that I filmed last month, and I'll put a link into that video if you want to see it. And that's what I noticed, and that's all I could see during that whole video. But I didn't take it down. I'm not vain. I'm really not, but that's what it was. So after I watched that, I knew it wasn't for me to wear bangs. So I parted my hair back on the right side like I always do. The next photo is me on August the 21st. I had just washed my hair, and I brought my bangs down, and I just filmed the area. And I tell you, I really was shocked. Something that surprised me, I have a little arrow on it. The area where I use the Revitalash serum is thicker than any other part because that's the only place I put it. And then the next thing I'm going to put in is my hair on the 25th when I brushed it over to the side, just like I have today. You really can't see it unless I part my hair differently. Then you can see the hole right there. This is the empty bottle of the serum. I told you I'd let you know how long it lasted. I did buy this in January of 2023. I used it very consistently for about 4 years, and then after I started on this one. It's crazy expensive, and I just didn't want to use it. But it's the only thing that I've tried that worked. I tried Vegamore, I tried the Color Wow, just with minimal results. So I started using this again on December 30th, 2024, and it was right there. I don't know if you can see right where my fingertip is. And I used it about every other day until June 22nd. So that 25% of the bottle, which is what I think it may be a third of the bottle, it lasted 6 months. And then I bought another one, and I bought this on June 22nd and started using it. And I used it about every other day. Well, when I saw this on the 19th or the 18th or whatever of August, I decided I was going to start using this on this area right here. Not over here, because I really want to see if it works or not for that area. So what I'm doing is every day I put a pump in here. I part my hair in a certain way, one pump, and it's a foam, and I work it in. And then every other day I still use it over here, and I'm not doing anything here. And I'm not going to check it. I'm not going to see how it's doing. I'm going to wait until I get my hair colored again. Because, I mean, you got to compare apples with apples. If I did my hair after my roots were out some, I wouldn't be able to see. This is freshly colored hair, and that's what it looked like. See, I know it kept this side thick. So I'm just want to see what it'll do. And after that, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to accept it. So we're just going to see. And then I'll do a separate video about my results. I think about 12 months. No, I think in about 12 weeks is when I'm going to try. I've got to make sure my color appointment, when they do my root touch up. And that's about it on that. So we'll just see. And I mean, I think that bottle is $152. I know one time I did the count of the pumps, and I think there's about 288 pumps of foam in there. So even if it got to the point where I needed to use, I mean, if you do it every other day, you know, that's going to last over a year. But if I'm doing it in 2 spots, it won't. So I'll just kind of wait and see. And if you're still here, today's going to be a giveaway. And the reason I want to do the giveaway is we've just had such beautiful weather, gorgeous weather. Started probably like the 20th of August and up until today. And we're supposed to have really nice weather this week. It's supposed to warm up, but I've loved getting outside and opening the windows. Opening windows is my very favorite thing to do every year. I just enjoy opening up my windows, getting fresh air, watching the curtains. I love getting a breeze in the house. So I celebrate the end of summer and beautiful weather, and I even celebrate winter coming. I enjoy it, I really do. So if you want to be in the giveaway, it's going to be 2 $100 gift cards to wherever you want it to be. It can be Amazon, it can be Etsy, it can be anywhere you want it to be. And because this is a giveaway, I cannot reply to comments. If you go to any video that I have up, I can just leave a comment under any other video. If you have a question or just a comment, and I can get back to you. But I put all these comments into random comment picker, and I pick a winner. So let me think. Well, I wanted you to use the word celebrate. And all my giveaways are international. Sometimes I have to we have to work together to figure out where I can do the giveaway, but all of it's worth $100 US. So in the comment section below, I want you to use this word, celebrate, and just use it in a sentence. And that way I will know that you want to be entered in my giveaway. And I will announce a winner in my regular video that is the last Friday of this month. And I may change it next month, but we'll talk about that later. But you know, it is all good. Thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to hearing what you celebrate. And I will see you in my next video, and take care. Had August 18th video, I believe. And since I've been on I put my hair back on the side of my, and I've used it on and off for and I just wanted to per USD. And I will announce my until June 22nd. I may start using root